like that one. I thought it was gonna strike. CEO Ronald Hickler from Creating the Difference. Today we're gonna talk about the brand new Roto Grip RST Hyperdrive Pearl. This ball features the UR1 Pearl reactive cover stock, has the RST core shape plus the AI technology. It's asymmetric with an RG of 2.52, a differential of 0.055, and a mass bias of 0.017. It's finished with Power Edge, which scans right at 5500 grit. The hardness was 73.5, the absorption rate is medium, and it's laid out 60 by 4.5 by 30. All right, let's see what the RST Hyperdrive Pearl is all about right now. Hey man, let me know something real quick. If you're gonna throw one shot for $1 million, what type of ball, not the ball, but what type of ball you grabbing? Solid, Pearl, hybrid, or it doesn't even matter? Let us know in the comments and we'll pick one of you at random to win something from us from CTD. All right, you'd also notice that we've got a colored pin in the rack. If the colored pin becomes the head pin and I strike, you're gonna win something pretty cool from us from CTD. So we're gonna try to get that to happen. Obviously it's random, but if it does happen, we're gonna offer something special to all of you watching the video in the first 24 hours. So let's keep it going. Let's see what that does. Ooh, 3-pin. A little clean, a little faster. We've got clutch and specto here, so allows us to see the ball speed and some other metrics where we put the ball down, so we can tell if we threw the shot good or not pretty fast, which is kind of neat. Got it in, more oil. Obviously it hooked more, so that's what you'd expect. If you look, you can actually see the oil pattern that's out there. The darker the blue, the more oil there is. So in that case, that ball was in an awful lot of oil, as you can see. Bingo. Again. Ring 7-pin. We can live with ring 7 pins. We don't like flat 7 pins at all. There it is. All right, so here's the deal. If I strike, we're gonna offer you a 10% discount off of ctdbowling.com for the first 24 hours the video is launched. All right, come on, let's see. That's it, that's it. Oh, come on. I tried, sorry guys. 6-pin, a little bit high. We need that to happen a little later in the video when we know exactly what the ball's gonna do. Still learning about the ball. So I needed to be about 2 boards further left. Get the ball 2 boards further left for it to strike. So the shape is interesting because I was initially gonna say angular, but it's more continuous. Let's see if that comes back. So that was 1 board further left. It did come back. Cut the lights on. I feel this is continuous. I feel this is a smoother Pearl, if you will. I've seen them make balls that are definitely more responsive than this. RST, if you look at that video, big hooking ball. It was continuous as well, though. A little more responsive off the friction, so that's a good sign. I still feel it's not necessarily angular. It still feels kind of smooth. Not in a bad way, not in a good way, just what it does. All right, let's move around a little bit. So we'll move in to some more oil. I'll adjust my hand, create some more rotation. So that's not necessarily unexpected, right? It's shiny, and it's long, and it's too long. Yeah, moved back right, that was better. Now we'll move really far right and see what happens. Boy, that orange pin is playing with us. It's 2-pin, 3-pin spot. It was head pin once, I need to be head pin again. I feel a little more comfortable now with the ball. All right, let's go left in the friction. You can play straight, doesn't go sideways, doesn't read the friction too aggressively or too early. Continuous. All right, let's take the service off this ball. I'm gonna go with 3000 grit. The best part of True Cut is that the grit that the sanding pad says is what leaves on the bowling ball. This ball I just scanned, it is right at 3,000 grit, and that's what we sanded it with. So let's see what it does now at 3,000 grit. Ouch. 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 First shot doesn't count, but oh, that was not pretty. That 55 differential is getting me a solid 6 inches of flare. Earlier, smoother. Not what I was expecting. Now you say, well, what do you mean by that? I was expecting the ball to be a little bit earlier, but I wasn't expecting it to be lazier. I was expecting it to just to be earlier and then just keep going with the continuation. That's not what I got. Definitely smoother. Definitely, yeah, it's lazy now, bro. It's earlier, but lazier. Not as, like, it was continuous, but now it's less continuous. That was a flat 7-pin. Maybe sometimes you have to make sure that you get the surface to your game, your style of play. All right, now you got more information about the brand new Roto Grip RST Hyperdrive Pearl. Head to our website, pick you up one of these bowling balls if you think it may fit your game. Also remember, if you're not a member of our staff, you should join, because you will begin to see members of our staff here with me shooting bowling ball reviews, and they get to keep the bowling ball once the ball is released. So, on behalf of Creating the Difference, I am CEO Ronald Hickland. Talk to you soon.